It's 6:42. It's take two because apparently Windows is being weird again. I shouldn't be surprised. Seems like every month or so I have at least one technical problem that just pops up for no reason. So hopefully that resolves it. It just for some reason Windows just decided, I'm not going to let you play your microphone through that USB port. And so I'm like, what? And it's you know, you unplug it, you plug it back in, Windows is still like, nah, not that one. Try another one. That was it. That was the whole thing. All I had to do is I basically swapped two USB ports. I switched one of my USB hubs to another port, and then I switched my microphone to that other port, and there you go, it worked. I changed nothing. I've done no updates, nothing. And I don't know, man. Sometimes I think that it's just an insane world, man. But enough of my technical snafus. There's some other interesting news going on besides what we've been talking about all this time. In April, there was a lot of jokes going around that in May we were going to get another sign of the apocalypse, and a lot of people were thinking aliens, which I thought would have been actually kind of neat in a way. It would have sucked if they would have come and invaded and enslaved all of us. In that case, that would have not been great. But at this point, it's kind of like, who cares? Who really gives a damn? So, we got aliens at the end of April, though. So that's good. We got the alien videos. So no aliens for May, but we are getting something that is kind of insane as well. I don't know if you've heard about this. It's just hit the news in the last couple of days. Apparently, there's some sort of Asian killer hornet that is making its way into the United States. If you're not in the U.S., then this doesn't really apply to you. Let me see what news. Oh, here we go. They're called quote unquote murder hornets. So the New York Times puts it. Well, they're also being called killer hornets on Twitter. Apparently, an Asian giant hornet somehow managed to jump the big pond, and yeah, they're invading. Apparently, invading the United States now. So that's fun. That's our new thing to worry about now. Is apparently we're going to be invaded by lots and lots of hornets. So, as if we didn't have enough to worry about, now we get to worry about hornets. And I apologize if you hear little bumps here and there. I'm adjusting my microphone. That's a little better. But yeah, that's the thing now is killer hornets are here, and so we're all going to die. As if we weren't all going to die already. Interesting side note to that whole story, though. There is video online already of one of these so-called killer hornets. And these things are huge. These are probably about the size... Their body is probably about the size of your thumb. Like, look at your thumb, and then imagine your thumb with really long wings. Like an insect. Not like a bee. I mean, this sucker is big. I mean, hornets overall are just much larger insects. They're bigger than bees. They're bigger than yellow jackets. They're large bugs. But these guys are just like grande. So, yeah, imagine your thumb with giant sprouting wings, and it's really, really angry. And that's kind of the idea of what it is. But I saw a video of a killer hornet, oddly enough, being attacked by 4 yellow jacket wasps. And I don't know if y'all are aware, but any of y'all who have spent time in the garden probably know what the deal is with yellow jacket hornets, or not yellow jacket hornets, yellow jacket wasps. Those little bastards do not give a damn. They will seek you out and they will destroy you. I've had several encounters with them, and none of them have been good. The worst one, I got stung several times by like a small swarm of them that was right outside my front door once. Didn't even see the nest. I just walked outside and I looked around a bit, and suddenly I felt a sting on my ear and then on my neck and then right on top of my head, and they just came after me, and I was like, holy crap. And I just immediately went back inside. Bad thing is I'm allergic to stinging insects. So whenever, like you ever get a mosquito bite and it kind of itches a little bit, well, imagine that cranked up to like 20. That's about how a mosquito bite feels to me because I'm allergic to them. And so when these little suckers got me, I almost actually went into anaphylactic shock. It almost really sucked. So I was okay, but it is kind of strange because, like I said, they are the asshole of the garden. So you always have to be wary of them when you go out. But it was interesting seeing 4 of them fighting one of these giant hornets. And when I first saw that video, I was like, that is interesting, because one of the biggest nuisances that I've had to face out in the garden is suddenly my ally in this battle against these killer hornets. So, yeah. So we're not getting aliens, apparently, but we are getting killer hornets. Does this mean you're making a bee deck? Well, a bee is not a hornet. So I don't know where you're getting that idea from. But I see the joke you're trying to go with there. But yeah, a hornet and a bee are not the same. They're similar. Obviously, they're both flying insects, but they're 2 different families. Kind of like how a bee and a wasp are 2 very different. Like a honeybee or a bumblebee, those are actually cool little creatures. They just kind of go about their business, going and jumping in flowers and stuff like that. And if you just, mind your distance a little bit, they won't screw with you. They'll just go and do their thing. A wasp, on the other hand, you can be all the way on the other side of the yard, and the wasp is like, let's go kill that human. That one right there, the one with the big nose. Let's go get him. And they'll go and they'll get you. They do not give a damn. And the thing about wasps is it's not like a bee. Like if a bee stings you, that's usually it. Like the bee will sting you, and it, goes and once it pulls away from you, it actually pulls out a part of its body and it sticks into your skin, and then the bee goes off and it dies. Wasp isn't like that. A wasp can sting you over and over and over and over again. So one wasp can just take it to you. But yeah, that's going to be the big thing this month. Is we're going to be looking out for killer hornets. Apparently, no aliens. I think aliens would have been at least sort of fun. Like I said, they would have been great, except for the fact that they might try to enslave us. That would have sucked. But yeah, aside from the enslavement part, I think aliens would have been great. Let's see. Giant killer hornets or aliens? Well, I guess the thing is, because we know the giant killer hornets are coming for us, and they're gonna try and sting us no matter what, and so it's gonna suck. With aliens, there's always the chance that they may be friendly, and they'll just be like, "Hey, how's it going?" And we're like, "We're kind of sick. You may want to stay away for a bit." And they'll be like, "Oh, sorry, our bad. We'll just hang out by the moon then." We're like, "Okay, that's cool. We'll see you in a few months, man. Just hang tight." While you're at it, you can go check out Venus. It's pretty neat. Don't go down there because it's kind of hot, but it's something to look at. And they'll be like, "Damn it, we've already been to Venus." And we'll be like, "Well, if you come down here, just make sure you wear your alien suits, because a lot of us are sick." Oh my god, look at this hand. I'm alien, right? Illegal alien is more like it. Okay, we're gonna dump Valkyrian, I think. Let's see. Oh my god. 2 fangs, 1 eye, a legend of heart. Oh my gosh. Oh man, what do I want to dump here? We'll send 1 fang, and we'll send Valkyrian. We're gonna set this guy an end. I can't believe I got that many of those cards. It's kind of nuts. But yeah, it's kind of nutty that, you know, it's like, oh, and on top of that, also some interesting news. Mage power. Interesting news is there was a brief exchange of gunfire between North and South Korea. So, again, that's fun. Oh, come on, man. I know that Tamiya's mixes with Dark Magician Girl. How do you not have that? Yeah, see? Oh, and one Dragon Monster. Oh, that sucks. Well, okay. But yeah, North and South Korea exchanged gunfire. No casualties. It was right there in the demilitarized zone, which is kind of an oxymoron because the demilitarized zone is actually the most heavily fortified border in the world. And oh my god. And it's not unusual for them to exchange fire. The last time they did it was back in, I think, like 2017 or so. So it happens, but it's not common. And they usually, these types of things don't usually escalate, so that's good. And I'm completely screwed because this deck is terrible. What is this? This is terrible. How did... Oh my god. And I'm not going to be able to even last another turn. I've lost. Okay, screw this. But yeah, there was an exchange of gunfire. Oh, and of course, you know, we all thought that Kim Jong-un was dead. Apparently he's not. I think I said out on one of my other streams, he's made appearances again, so apparently he is still alive. And like I said, if you really think about it, it makes perfect sense. Ooh, dimensional prison. Because, I mean, the guy did have surgery. I mean, he had heart surgery, which is no walk in the park. And it takes a few weeks to recover, man. So it makes sense that he couldn't, you know, be out and about and stuff. So we'll try Story Deck one more time. Another thing, more and more of the PPE from China is arriving, and it's in bad shape. It's poor quality, so we can't even use it. And on top of that, video has emerged out of China. It shows people there making the masks and putting them in baggies and stuff like that, like you're supposed to. And they are not wearing gloves. They are not wearing masks. They are not wearing any sort of proper protection. The place that they are making the masks is not even sterile. It's just some warehouse. It's essentially, the video showed a warehouse, and it showed inside, and there were just people just there sitting, stuffing these masks into bags. And again, none of them were, well, a handful of them didn't have gloves. None of them had masks on themselves. So we're screwed, man. We're so screwed. Because even those things that show up, it's like, come on, how are we supposed to manage that? I mean, the stuff that we get from them is already going to be tainted, because we all know that the human malware over in their neck of the woods, it's still happening. They're just not talking about it. Boom, check out that Mirror Force Dragon. So any PPE we get from them is probably going to have to be sterilized, which is going to cost us even more money, and that's if it's even useful to us. I just, you know, at this point, I really don't understand why we don't just get away from China. Just, you know, we gotta get away from it. It's too stupid. It's just, we can't do that anymore. We have to get away from them. Oh, this is funny. Can I even attack with this? I can, cool. But yeah, I mean, and it's interesting because they contrasted that video from China to a video here in the United States, I think at one of the General Motors plants. And in the General Motors plant, again, they're making masks because the president has asked them to change what they're doing for the time being. So they're making masks, and of course, they've got masks on. They have gloves. They have the white stuff, the white outfits on and all. And they're in a clean environment. It just bothers me so much, man. So freaking much. Kind of want to keep Legend of Heart. Let's dump Gardena and Mirror Force. I mean, it shows that we can do it here in the United States. We can make the stuff. It's just that, of course, here it's more expensive because, we have a minimum wage and all. Not that the minimum wage is really that much. It's really not. Our minimum wage is $7.25, which is, oh my God, freaking dark hole, which, like I said, is not very much. Our minimum wage has not increased in like 10 years. So if there was ever a time that you wanted to have, have some manufacturing jobs move back to the US, right now would be the time. Because one, people are desperate for jobs, and two, it's not going to be that expensive because people are going to be like, oh well, I don't want to. Oh my God, I'm gonna do Time Magic Hammer. You can because the making, like the putting together of the masks themselves, like putting like the little rubbery strap on, it's not a hard job. It's not. A basic unskilled worker can go in there and do it. So you don't really need a ton of experience in doing that. Same thing with putting the product in the proper bags and stuff. It's just a matter of keeping the area clean and just maintaining it, and of course making sure your workforce is properly protected. So, I don't want to equip. Crap, I have to equip. This is so stupid. No, not the Time Magic Hammer. I screwed myself up again. I'm gonna lose again. Okay, we're just gonna go and use the Amazons to get past this. From what age is that? Well, you can legally start working. Generally, it's 16. Sometimes you can start working younger, but it all depends on the circumstance. Like I don't know if they still have them anymore, but like when I was in high school, we had the work program. And the work program, the way that worked out is instead of us going and earning a physical education credit by going like PE, physical education, we could get into the work program, which basically would let you out of school like an hour or two earlier, and from there you would go straight to a job. But if you were like 14 or 15 years old, you could do it, but you couldn't work past like, I think it's like 7 p.m. Like by 7 p.m. they had to let you leave. They couldn't make you work anymore. And if you were 16 and above, then you could work later hours. And then if you were 18 and above, you could work in fields or with certain materials that were considered hazardous. Like if you were 18, you could be a butcher, but if you were 17, you couldn't because it was considered a hazardous, profession because of the knives and having to work with raw meat all the time, that sort of stuff. But yeah, from 14 and 15, which again, it's rare for people that age to have a job nowadays, but yeah, that would be basically it. Because the whole idea behind the minimum wage, at least in this day and age, is that it's supposed to be for people who are just getting into the workforce. It's supposed to be for somebody who is about 16 or 17 years old. Because at 16 years old, you're obviously not going to be making major bank. You're just not. You're probably in high school, you're going to school, and then you get the part-time job after work or on the weekends, make a little extra money. That was supposed to be the whole idea. But nowadays, a lot of companies use the minimum wage to purposely underpay people for certain jobs. And the reason why those people take those jobs is because they don't have any choice. It's either take that job or you don't work at all. And of course, if you don't work, You know, you can't feed yourself, you can't pay the rent, you can't do any of that. So it's a pain in the butt, man. Well, it's been getting better. It's been getting better in certain areas. Like I know in I think it's in Washington State and a couple of other states. The minimum wage now is $15 an hour because they wanted to make it a livable wage. And I think to get that $15 an hour, you have to be at least 18 years old. So if you're under 18, you still get paid the federal minimum wage, which is the 725. But if you're 18 and older, the minimum wage is $15, which is pretty good money. $15, I mean, you could actually live on your own. You won't have the best place to live, but you'll have a place to live. And even then, certain places, depending on where you live, $15 an hour still isn't enough. Like if you live in California, it's not easy, man. Especially in places because like places like California and New York City, they are ultra expensive. Especially like in San Francisco, rent on like the most basic little, one bedroom or even like a studio apartment in San Francisco is like $1,500 a month, just for your most basic little nothing apartment. Super poly limited or semi. I think super poly is semi limited. I want to say. I think it's semi-limited. We could always check. And of course, you give me the. Let me see. Do I have to do this? Let me see. Let me double check something here. Send one other card from your hand or field. Okay, good. So I can actually dump one of these tokens. Nice. Okay. We'll remove that. Yes. Oh, that's only going to let me send the cat. It just says one other card. Or is it, cannot be used as a tribute for a tribute summon, but this is a tribute summon. Send one other card. Oh, is a token not considered a card? Well, even then, it says from hand or field. Why is it not giving me the opportunity to send, like, my Dark Hole? I guess probably because, yeah, because I have no space. So I guess we'll send the tiger away. I don't have a choice. And we'll bring out Queenie. And we'll end. Yeah, the few areas in the country now that offer $15 an hour, it's good, obviously, because those people can definitely afford more now. Yeah, we're going to definitely use the queen for this effect, because we're going to get another queen. But unfortunately, some of the poorer places in the country, the businesses there could definitely not afford $15 an hour. So that's the one thing about Washington State, is Washington State is basically Tacoma, Seattle, and a couple of other smaller cities like Olympia. And they actually have, like the people there make good money. They have a lot of big corporations there. Like if I remember correctly, I think HP is out there, Microsoft is out there as well. So there's a lot of companies like that that help support the state. And also gambling's legal. And then of course Seattle has, just they've got Starbucks and the music scene and stuff. Loop at us is saying $15 an hour is no. Yeah, for Cali it's better obviously, but in some places in Cali it's still not enough. It depends where in Cali you live. Like if you live like in Los Angeles proper, or if you live in San Francisco, $15 an hour is still not enough. In Texas, though, $15 an hour is actually pretty good. But again, depending on what city you live in, like if you live in my city and you make $15 an hour, you're gonna live really well. Well, not like super super well, but you won't really have to worry about much. You'll find a nice place to live. You can own a car. Your bills will be paid. That sort of thing. If you live in Houston, you'll still be okay. If you live in Austin, which is Austin's really expensive now, Austin is like the California of Texas. It just got. I mean, I love Austin, but yeah, that was part of the reason why I left. Is it's just so freaking expensive there now. When I moved there, and I got an apartment back in, gosh, I don't remember exactly. It was like the early 2000s. The rent was only like $750, which at the time was. I mean, it was again, it wasn't the best place to live, but it was a place to live. And by the time I moved away, even for a smaller place, it was like well over $1,000 for a place that was even worse than the first place that I lived at. So, and now it's even more. Like my brother still lives there, and I think his rent is like $1,600 a month. But of course, he owns his own business and he makes really good money, so it's not such a big deal to him. But still, that's a lot of freaking money, man. $1,600 a month. Seven colored fishy. That's $15 gross. That's before tax. After tax, again, it depends on where you fall within the tax brackets here. Because if you work just like 40 hours a week and that's it, and you make just your $15 an hour doing that, you can expect probably 15 to 20% of your check to be gone when you get it. You can I afford Malicious Bane and Adjusted Gold in one page? I don't know. You tell me, man. We're gonna play with little Yugi's deck and see how we do. But yeah, that's before taxes. After taxes, it's probably closer to like $11.50 or $12 an hour that you make. And again, and you also have to take into account there's more stuff going there, because again, that's because you have your $15 and then you got to pay your federal income tax, and in certain places like California that have state tax, you have to pay your state tax, and then you also have to pay Social Security tax, and then there's also sometimes depending on where you live, certain areas have other certain taxes that you have to pay. If you own a house, you got to pay property tax. Let me see what else is there. If you own land and there's you have mineral rights to it, you got to pay mineral rights taxes. There's just so much stuff, man. It's just insanity. And then on top of that, you still have to worry about other things that generally you can only get here in the United States through employment, like health insurance. Yeah, that's one of the stupidest things I've ever, and especially now in this whole thing that's going on, there's been a huge push because we've been pushing for years to get a national healthcare system. But of course, they're like, no, it'll be too expensive. It's too expensive. And now that we have 30 million plus people out of work just in the past 6 weeks, all of those people lost their health insurance. And you have to think, that's 30 million unemployment claims. Okay, that's not including. You have to think, because whenever, in a lot of cases, whenever somebody has a job, generally you'll have you go and you get your insurance, and like, say for instance, if I was married with like 2 kids, I would get my insurance through my employer, and from that insurance I would cover myself, I would cover my wife, and I would cover my 2 kids. Okay, so if I get laid off or I lose my job for some reason, I lose health insurance not only for me, but for my entire family. So those 30 million unemployment claims, that is not even close to how many people have actually lost health insurance. Because again, if you take that the average family is 3 to 4 people, you're talking about 100 million people now at least that have lost health insurance. Well, we can see, because I actually saw a report that said it was about 30 since the beginning of this whole thing that's been going on. They were saying it was something like 30 million. Let me see. Unemployment claims. Okay, this is just this week. I think this week it wasn't as high as it was. It was like 3 something million. Let me see. Oh my god. Okay, here it is. Let's see, March. Oh yeah, it really started ticking up badly here. Okay, so wow, if we go week by week, the first big week was 6 million. Let me see. Yes, the first big week, which was back in March, was 6 million. Then it bumped up to 6.2 million. And these are new claims, so they compound. So it goes 6 million plus 6.2 million. So now you've got 12.2 million. And then from there, it went to just under 6 million again. So you add that on there again. And then it starts to drop a bit. Now the following week it goes to 5 million. And now, not this past week, but the week before, it dropped to just under 4 million. So yeah, that's a lot of unemployed people. And again, for anybody that got their insurance through their employer, they lost their insurance too. Because there are options here in the U.S. There's this program called Cobra, but it's the stupidest thing ever. Because if you lose your insurance through, your employer, like a week later, their government will send you a notice that says, "Hey, you qualify for a Cobra coverage," which is basically like an emergency type of health insurance deal that they have. But it's so expensive that it's not even worth it. Like I remember when I got laid off back in, what was it, 07 or so? I think it was 06 or 07 I got laid off. I got the letter for Cobra, and for just 1 month of Cobra healthcare, it was like $800. And I'm just like, really? How can I put it? I get why they offer it, because if you have a serious health problem, like if you have like cancer or something, then yes, you're gonna take Cobra, because even though it's $800, you're gonna need that, especially if you're going in for things like chemo treatments and stuff like that, because that stuff gets ultra expensive. So in that case, I can understand why you get it, but oh man, do I want to kill that dark magician? I kind of want to. Yeah. And now we'll kill this guy. But yeah, other than that, at the time I was in fairly good health, so I was just like, I ain't done. Plus I didn't have $800 to just give them for health insurance. I just didn't have it, so yeah, it was kind of crap. But those are the only options we have. And then of course, when you get older, there are other options. Like when you get older and you become a senior and you retire, you get Medicare, which oddly enough, Medicare is pretty much like the National Health Service in Britain. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. You do have to pay a little bit of out-of-pocket costs, like for medications and that sort of thing, but it's basically the government paying for your healthcare. And so there's been a huge push over the last few years. It's like, well, if we can do that for our seniors and for our disabled people, then why can't we just do it for the rest of the nation? Because if you think about it, most disabled people don't work. Some do. But again, if you're retired, you're probably not working. You're hanging out at home tending the garden, So why not just apply that for every person in the nation, and then they won't have to worry about, if I lose my job, do I have to worry about my insurance, that sort of stuff? Because they're morons. The whole argument has always been, time and again, they're like, oh, you really want to spend, $8 trillion over 10 years to make sure everybody has health care? Do you understand that you would have to pay extra taxes? And the whole time they're saying this, I'm like, yeah, I get that. I get that I would have to pay additional tax, but if I have to pay an extra $20 a year in taxes just to make sure that every single person in the United States has health insurance, I'm fine with that. I am perfectly fine with that. Because that means that if I get sick, I can go to the doctor and not have to worry about going $100,000 into debt if I have cancer. That's the big thing, is that most of us are going to remain healthy, at least for extended periods of time. But of course, when people get older, or if they get into catastrophic accidents, or if they run into some major illness, a lot of those people are unable to get the care they need because they can't afford to go into debt. So it's like, okay, uh, do I go and try to get the treatment and go $100,000 into debt, or do I die? And the sad thing is that that has happened to several people here in the United States, and a lot of people have chosen die because they figured it would be far cheaper to just let themselves die, and then their family could collect their life insurance policies. Isn't that crap? It's like, oh, I guess I'll die just so I don't have to drive my family into massive medical debt. Okay, we're going to GX. It's such a depressing topic to talk about on a Sunday morning. But it's true, man. We're pretty much the only major country in the world that does not have some sort of national healthcare system. It's just stupid. It's so stupid. We tried to do it with Obamacare. We tried. But by the time they got Obamacare passed, it was basically just a shell of its former self. It was supposed to be, initially, Obamacare was supposed to be that nationwide insurance that everybody wanted. But of course, through debate in the Senate and the House and just to try to get the bill passed, tons and tons of changes had to be made. And by the time it gets passed, there's been so many changes made to it that it's not the bill it was when it first got started. It's a completely different bill. It still has the same name, but it doesn't do nearly the same thing it was supposed to do. All right, what do we got here? Dark Catapulter. Terraforming. Let's see, do you want to do Fusion Gate or Skyscraper? I kind of want to do Fusion Gate, but Skyscraper is going to come in handy. I know it is. So we're going to take Skyscraper. Okay, so we'll put the Catapulter in defense. Kind of want to hold on to him. So we'll also throw the Mirror Force down there. I'm going to hold the Skyscraper since I can't really use it right now. Okay, there. Ooh, Arcfiend Labyrinth. Double spell. Oh, look at you! Taking my terraforming. Oh, nice. So that worked out well. Okay, so I've got the poly now. Let's see. I can remove from play. Remove all counters on this card. Okay, that's weird. I'm just going to flip it just to kind of put it out there and see if he'll attack it, because I've got the Mirror Force. Let me set emergency provisions too, just in case. Actually, I do have Skyscraper, so I could be a little more... we'll wait. Actually, let me put Burst out there, and then we'll wait. Yo! Josh says yo! Oh, what's going on, Josh? You missed it, Josh. We were having the most amazing conversation about healthcare. Because there's nothing more we want to do on a Sunday morning than talk about healthcare. Do you know where I can get support for DDD? Within this game? Is that what you're asking? I have to say that because I know in Duel Links just got all that DDD stuff. So yeah, if you mean, oh my god, another Skyscraper. If you mean within this game, oh, in real life, oh gosh, I would say, let me check my. If you're looking for DDD stuff in real life where you can find it fairly cheap, I would go to tcgplayer.com. If you're in the United States, tcgplayer.com is probably the best place you're going to find where you can get inexpensive DDD stuff. In fact, I'm looking right now, And let's see, DDD Human Resources, Supreme King Kaiser, Contract Change, lots of DD stuff here. And a lot of it is fairly cheap too. Even some of the foil cards. There's some commons here for a dime. Some foils starting at like 21 cents. That's, of course, if you don't mind waiting, because if you order on there, obviously they got to mail it to you. So, but still, if you're in the States, dude, tcgplayer.com. That's the best place you can go to. The only thing that may kind of throw you off a little bit is that you have to do like a $5 minimum order in order to get the free shipping. But if you don't do that, it's like 79 cents for shipping. It's really cheap. But what I do whenever I order from here is I tend to stick with one particular seller for one order, and I'll order all the cards I need just from them so that I can easily maximize the discounts that I get. You're getting the 3 structure decks, but you need support. Well, they've definitely got some support here. In fact, here I did a search here. I can probably share this link with you. That's a search that I did over on TCG Player. I just typed in DDD, and those are all the cards that came up. Now, of course, those are from different sellers, so just make sure that, like I said, to make it easiest, just try to buy all from one seller if you can, so that you don't get like 10 different packages coming from all over the US. But yeah, they got all the DD stuff there. They got Abyss Ragnarok, King Alexander. What is this? The King Gilgamesh. Yeah, pretty much everything. They have everything you can think of. All the DD stuff is there. And it's all pretty cheap too. The most expensive one I see here. Oh, well, I see that the Zero Lamplight is $15. But that's expected. And that's a promo card too. But then after that, some of the cards are pretty cheap. The Battle Royale booster box that has some support and needed more sleeves. I have not checked into that one. So I couldn't say. I mean, if you're looking for if you're looking to buy actual booster packs, I think Dual Overload has some stuff. Let me see. The thing is about the DDs is they don't all come out of one box. They're kind of spread across several sets. There is some stuff in the Battle Royale that I'm seeing here. There's King Dark, King Kali Yuga. That one's also in Battle Royale. But there are some other sets in here too, like 2016 Megatons, Battle of Legends Lights Revenge, Dual Overload. There's a lot of different sets. You just don't know if you can order online? Well, if you do find a way to order online, like I said, TCG Player is probably going to be your best bet. But as far as the different sets, see, Soul Fusion has them. Dimension of Chaos has some support. Man, there's so many different sets here. Like I said, all of those cards are all thrown across several different sets. Like, let me count them here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 different sets for the DD support. And the one that has the most is going to be your structure deck, which you said you're getting. And then after that, it's going to be like the Megatins Mega Packs from 2016. There's also Dimension of Chaos, which has 7 DDD cards, and the Star Pack Battle Royale, which has 6. So those are going to be your big ones. But like I said, I mean, if you're trying to get just those, if you can somehow manage to order online, TCG Player, dude, that's going to be your best bet. That's where I get almost all of my cards. Unless I want to do like a special pack opening. Sometimes I'll go to Target just because it's here and they actually still sell cards. I'll head over to Target and just see what they got. But lately Target's been a little, I don't know, they haven't really had some of the better stuff lately. Like the new thing what was that one set that came out? Maybe it was the Battle Royale set. But I went there and in one of the new releases, they only had a single box of it. So I was like, oh. You have YouTube. Yes, I'm streaming on YouTube, on Twitch, on Mixer, and on Facebook. All at the same time. Oh wow, he's got nothing. And I'm drawing crap too, so I guess that helps. Only drawn 2 monsters so far. Come on, give me another monster here, man. Give me a frickin' avian, so I can bring out Flame Wingman or something. Another terraforming. Man, he's not drawing anything, is he? Hold on, let me grab it real quick. There you go. That's the YouTube channel link. Sparkman! Yay! Can we do anything with Sparkman? No, we can't. So we're just gonna bring him out. Oh, listen, I can't fusion summon anything. I actually like Sparkman. Sparkman's fairly solid, and you can do a lot of different things with him. Just because of all the various fusions that he's in. Hooray, we beat Titan with a crappy deck. No, I cannot lose. For the sake of Cyrus. Alright, what'd you give me, dude? Oh, a Bastion Misawa pack. Nice. He's got some good stuff, too. Skull Arcfiend to Lightning, Deathstroke Arcfiend, Battle Scarred. Let's actually open some boosters. I'll go open some from... Oh, look up in the top right-hand corner. I changed my name on my Steam account, which I should have done a long time ago. I don't know why I didn't. But then I also have my new avatar. I also have the avatar. My avatar is awesome. Oh, if you can't click that link, just type in youtube.com/c/slimword. Yeah, you can click that too. That'll work too. But yeah, I got a gorilla. Because I was updating all my Steam stuff and it says, do you want to add an avatar? And I was like, sure. And I thought it would only be like whenever I bring it up, like whenever I open up Steam, I'd see the gorilla. But no, apparently not. Whenever I enter this game, it gives me the gorilla too. I love that gorilla. That gorilla is awesome. Okay, so back to the card shop. Okay, let's see. Oops, I pressed the wrong one. Card shop. Kaiba still doesn't want to give me the cards I want from him, so he's getting me mad. Bastion, what does he have again? I know Bastion has some good stuff. I'm just trying to remember exactly what. I kind of want to go look it up again real quick, because if it's stuff that I can do without... Let's see. Link Evolution card list. I'm getting sort of close to 1,000, but it's been touch and go. And like a week ago I was at 932, and now I'm down to like 926 or so. It fluctuates a lot. Yeah, he's the Dino guy and has catapult stuff. Yeah, but there are certain trap cards that I like to get from Bastion. Oh, dang it. Search cards. Random syntax advanced. Okay, just show me bastions. All I want is bastion stuff. Okay, you're not going to show me just bastion stuff. You suck. Okay. Well, let's get some bastion cards anyway. Draybots. Let's see. Giganti. Oh, Dust Kangaroo. Silva. Oh, he's got Dark World stuff. Silva... And Rainbow, Gigantes, Dark Gates of Dark World, and a Dust Kangaroo. Underrated card, I think. I still like that card. Even though it's old, I still love that card. Oh yeah, Oxygeddons and stuff. Release from Stone. Hydrogeddon's better. I like Hydrogeddon better. Survival Instinct's okay. Beast, King of the Swamps is good. Well, there's better stuff than that, but... Kangaroo Fusion deck. Oh yeah. What is he called again? The something of Oz? The King of Oz? Is that what his name is? Oh, Master of Oz. There you go, Master of Oz. Fiend Skull Dragon, that's a good card. Totally Awesome's a good card. Dark Balter's good. More Dark World stuff. Fossil Tusker. Yeah, Bastion's got some pretty solid stuff in here. But Chumley! What you got here? Soul Eating Oviraptor. This one wasn't as good. Sea Koalas. Spirit Ryu. Yeah, this one. Oh, got that one. Yours okay. Yeah, that pack wasn't as great. It feels weird opening all these packs again. Since I've moved. Oh, there you go. Blowback Dragon. And Gatling Dragon. Oh, both of those are good cards. Not as great. This one's not as great as it used to be, but Blowback's still fairly solid. Even though you don't really see that in decks anymore. Everybody plays archetypes now, so it's kind of odd to see random stuff in like Blowback, unless it's like maybe just like for a specific machine deck or something. Yeah. But yeah, I got all of the cards, or almost all the cards, on Switch, but then I repurchased this game on Steam, so now I'm having to go back and recollect all the cards. There we go, Hydrogadon, that's a good card. Love that card. Behemoth, the king of all animals. Darkest Diablos, Lord of the Lair. Unstable Evolution. Dragged Down to the Grave is actually not bad. We'll get one more pack from Bastion, and then I'm going to go get some more stuff from Kaiba. Halos, Trice Majestus. Black Golem. Black Tyranno. This one was not as great a pack. Spirit Barrier is okay. Alright, Kaiba. I've already got a lot of stuff from Kaiba, but I really want... He's got even... I think he has Evenly Matched and... what is it? Impermanence? Something Impermanence? Ancient Lamp. Underrated card. Dragon Shield. Ancient Rules. Guiding Light. And Chaos Dragon. Magna Slash. Cost down. Oh, there we go. Evenly Matched. Nice. That was one of the cards I was after. That's a very solid card. So that's good. Can he give me the impermanence now? Timidity, last turn. Soul Transition, Master with Eyes of Blue. Herald of Pure... God, I've gotten so many of those Herald of Pure Lights. Greed Quasar, Horse Raider. More Magna Slash. Blue Ice Solid Dragon. I think I already had that one. Okay, one more from Kaiba, and then we're going to move on to somebody else. Dragon Shrine. Already had that. Already had Glass Slippers. Alright, Joseph. Give me something good. Gate Guardian. It's not good, Joseph. Rocket Hermos Cannon. Preparation of Rites is actually not terrible. Red Ice Transmigration. Alright. Back to story mode. For the sake of Cyrus. As we're going through these, I'm using the story decks first, just to kind of make it a little fun. And if I have too many problems with trying to win, then I'll move to a serious deck just to get past it. Because nobody wants to see the same match like 5 times. Oh, this is versus Zane. This one should be interesting. Zane's probably going to kick my butt. Oh, wait, I'm Zane. Oh, oh, okay, good. I'm Zane. Cyber Repair Plant. Okay, let me see. What can I do? Oh, yeah, Zwei. Trying to remember all his cards now. This card can also add 1 Cyber Spell Trap from your deck to your hand. If you only control monsters, you can banish this card from the graveyard. This is one of the Cyber cards I don't really use, so I'm just going to bring it out so I can get its search. Another Cyber Repair Plant. Okay, so the cool thing is that I can actually... That counts as Cyber Dragon, right? Okay, good. Nice. So I could poly out already, but let's wait on that. Let me see what he does. I'm going to hold my poly. But we can probably bring out Cyber Twin next turn. Oh, he's going to fusion already, isn't he? Oh, no, he's not. Okay, good. I bet that's a negate attack. Power Bond. See, add one light monster. Okay. Target one light machine monster. You shuffle the target in. Ooh. Okay, so it brings way. Let's see, reveal one spell card in your hand. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to do this. So I'm going to reveal my Cyber Repair Plant. He is now Cyber Dragon. I got the twin out. We're not going to put him there, we'll put him here. I'm going to break Cyber Repair. We're going to do both. Do I want to grab another Cyber Dragon? Nice. That worked out fairly well. Oh, crap. Oh, he's grabbing Avion. Okay. I guess I should have gotten his way or something. Different dimension capsule. Do we have any overloads in here? He's got Fusion Sage. Let's see, Power Bonds, more Fusion Sage, Diffusions, Cyber Larva, MST. One day of peace. It's kind of an odd card for this deck. Let's go with Dre. Oh no, Transcendent Wings. Freaking level 10 Karibo. I'm trying to remember what he does. Okay, X. Hold on. I gotta read this again. Must be stolen with Transcendent Wings during your opponent's battle phase. You can tribute this face-up card, destroy as many attack position monsters your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the combined original. Oh my god. It's a quick effect too. Crap. Can he activate it before the end of my battle phase? Because I can end my battle phase right now. But I'm thinking, even if I end my battle phase, he can still activate the effect. Super Mirror Force. Yeah, I knew he was going to do that. Damn it. That sucks. Oh, I should have just gone to main phase 2. Why did I end my turn? Reinforcement. Yeah, I should have gone to main phase 2 because then I could have brought Cyber Dragon. Now I'm going to take some damage. Oh, one day of peace. Of all times to draw that card. We're going to go for the win. I'm going to Power Bond a frickin' Cyber Twin. This should do it. And let me think. Is there anything he could have in his hand that could do it? I don't think so. He doesn't run regular Karibos. Yeah, I think this should do it. Because that's at, yeah, that's at 56. Nice. Power Bond actually worked for me that time. Too often, because I have an old Cyber Dragon deck, but I used to always end up with Power Bonds in my hand and I couldn't use them. But that time it actually worked. see. Mudball Man, Fusion Sage, Bubble Man. Formula for success. Story deck again. Kind of not surprised that I won that last duel, because a lot of Jaden's decks are, especially the early decks, they're really terrible. They're not very good. I mean, in the show they look cool, but in actual duels they're not that good. Let's see, Bastion. What is he running here? I think Bastion's running... I forget what deck Bastion runs here. Is this the one with the Hydrogeddons and the Oxygeddons? It is. Okay. All right, let's see. Deuterian. Fossil Dig I want to keep. Let me see, what does this guy do? Card gains 1,000 attack during damage calculation, and you can banish this card. Grab a special summon from your hand or deck, one level 7 or lower dragon type monster. Oh, okay. So yeah, we kind of want to get these in the graveyard, huh? Okay, good. Nice. Okay. So now we'll do a Fossil Dig. Let's grab... Oh, Hyper Hammerhead. Another Carboneton. I don't want to search Hydrogeddon, because it's going to hopefully search itself here in a moment. I'll do that simply so I can discard it. Ooh, look at that bonding H2O. So let's it's a Mirror Force down there, so we'll just do an Oxygeddon for now. And hopefully next turn I can bring the Hydro. And then we can actually... I shouldn't do the bonding H2O, but I kind of want to do it just for the fun of it. Just because, like, you know, what is the point other than, you know, to actually try that? Oh, crap. Oh, Regeki. Well, that sucks too, because... Damn it. Hold on. Oh, if this card is destroyed by battle with a Pyro monster. Oh, okay. Interesting. He just happens to bring a Pyro monster. I could tribute it. Actually, yeah. If I do that, I can bring the Oxygeddon back. Yes. Oh, I could bring the other Deuterian. Yeah, let's bring the other Deuterian. Oh, pinpoint guard, damn it. Oh well. We can end our turn. His deck is actually working out pretty nicely. Oh, Command Knight. Okay, I don't want to save these guys. When a plus monster that battled this card is not destroyed. Okay, gotcha. So we'll actually save Hyper Hammerhead. Oh, another pinpoint guard, really? You gonna bring? Yeah, I figured he was gonna bring the Command Knight back. Damn it. And that Command Knight pumps up his other monsters, so I'm tempted to Regeki it. I'm so tempted. Let me see what he does. I'll hold on that. Oh. Soul charging, huh? Just the one card? Okay. Well, now we'll Regeki. I know I could have got the Hydrogeddon effect, but I needed to get rid of his big dude. Summoner Monk. This one comes from Hyperham Head. Yeah, after that other day when I streamed Duel Links, now coming back to this feels much better. I think, how many matches did I play in Duel Links the other day versus viewers? I think it was like 7 matches. I only won 2, which I don't mind. If I lose, I lose. It's fine. But I think the longest match was like 8 turns. Or the longest game, I should say, was like 8 turns. And the quickest one was 2 turns. So there wasn't much to it. These feel better because they actually take a little longer. Chaz Princeton Booster Pack. Infernal Incinerator. Oh, Chaz has the Prank Kids. We should go buy some Prank Kids. I'm going to go get some Prank Kids packs from him. See if we can rebuild that deck. Because that Prank Kids deck, it was silly and kind of ridiculous, but I actually started getting the hang of it. Actually, it was kind of fun. Prank Kids Pranks. Oh, DD Warrior is a good card. So we got Prank Kids Pranks and a DD. Burial from a Different Dimension. This pack was not as good. Well, I mean, there's good stuff in here, just stuff I don't really want. Horse level 4. Yokozuna. Cup of Ace. Prank Kids Rocket Ride. Need one of those. I actually need 2 of those at least. Arcana Force. Darkdust Spirit. Hey, look, this was just added to Duel Links. Here it's a common, and Duel Links it's an ultra rare. Shows you just how different the games are. Beatron. Oh, Prank Kids Ripborn Roaster. Nice, I needed at least one of those. Another Prank Kids Pranks. Cool. It's going to take some time to get all the prank cards. I haven't even gotten any of the regular monsters yet. I think there's only like 4 of them, though. Arm Dragon Catapult Cannon. This one was kind of... Look at that duplication there. Come on, Chaz. Give me some Prank Kids stuff. More Prank Kids pranks. Well, we have plenty of those now. Kaiden, Kento Spirit, the Destroyer. All right, last pack, Chaz. Come on. DD Seeker, Painful Escape. Got a couple of Prank Kids cards. I need to get 2 of the dog. Yes, there are. I need to get... There's actually 3 of them. There's the Rip Roarin' Roaster guy that we just got. There's the dog. I forget exactly what his name is, but it's Prank Dog something. And then there's the chicken. I call it the chicken. There's so there's actually 3 Link monsters. And then there's 3 fusion monsters. And the deck that I was playing before is able to get all of them out. It's actually pretty amazing. But yeah, I need 3 copies of each of the Prank Kids of each of the Prank Kids monsters. Then I also need multiple copies of the whatchamacallit, the field spell, because I run a lot of field spells in it. But yeah, there's I always just called it the dog, the chicken, and the rooster. Where are we going next? Oh yeah, going back to Doomsday. Oh, we're facing Atticus. Oh, this guy's gonna kick my ass. This is gonna get ugly. I'm gonna try story deck, but this is gonna get ugly. Atticus's story mode deck is actually pretty good. Rottweiler. Can't remember. Yeah, I just remember the pictures. That's one of the because for a while when there was only like 2,000 cards, like way back in the day, I could remember all the cards. Now there's like well over 10,000, so now I'm just like, the dog, the chicken, the prank kid's chicken, whatever it is. Card story about also give a target one elemental hero card, and when polymerization, you're going to add those. Oh. Well, we're gonna save the Rottweiler, and we're just. This is kind of a bunk hand. All we can do is defend. Hopefully we draw an Avian. Ooh, already got red eyes, huh? Ooh, we put in defense. Oh my goodness, red eyes Darkness Dragon. Oh, that sucks so much. Backfield. Come on, Avian. It's not Avian. Ooh. This is not good. And he's only got those two cards. Yeah, all I can do is keep defending. That was a pretty bad draw. But again, most of Jaden's early decks are just bad. Well, I wouldn't. Okay, maybe they're not bad, but they're just not on the same level as some of these others. Oh my god, he's got a freaking spear dragon. Man, he is kicking my butt already. So he's got a spear dragon, a red eyes, and then he's also got a darkness dragon. Oh, Infernal Fire Blast. Oh, I'm so dead. I am so freaking dead. Look at that. That is just stupid. That's stupid amazing. Oh my god. Yep. That turned out about as well as I thought it would. He absolutely annihilated me. Yeah, he has a very good, for a story deck, it's a very good deck. All right, I'm going to actually have to play him with my Amazon deck to have a chance here. Yes, you can see I just restarted on PC. I've only have one deck that I built on my own, which is the Amazon deck, because it was the easiest one to build early on. And even then, I still need 3 or 4 more cards for the Amazon deck. It works as it is now, but I still need 3 or 4 more to make it that much better. I'm missing 1 princess, and I'm still missing 2 of the Amazoness Village. Damn, I wanted to go first. Nice. We started with Princess and Village. Very nice. Ooh, he kind of bricked, huh? Two willpowers right off the bat. So we're going to grab an Onslaught. So we'll... do I want to throw away the Paladin? I could throw away the Paladin. I could bring a Queen early. And then I'll still have the Queen in my hand. Or I could throw... yeah, the Paladin would be better to throw away, because then I could always willpower it back if I needed it. So yeah, we'll do that. And we'll bring a Queenie. Very nice. And then we'll set a willpower and an onslaught. Still bricking, huh, buddy? Just end the turn, man. Come on. Oh my god, another queen. Are you serious? That's funny. Oh, man. Screw it. I'm actually going to tribute away the princess. And then I'll willpower her back. Get another search with her. This time, let's grab a call. Let's see, he's at 66. So that would be 4,000. Okay, I'd have to attack with all of them. Screw it, let's go for it. Oops, no attack. Attack. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Attack with her. No, don't want to activate that today. Tomato. Oh, yes, get that stupid tomato out of here. Yeah, 3 frickin' queens. That's amazing. There you go, buddy. How you like that, huh? You don't like when I get you on turn 4, huh? Field of Screams. Red Eyes of Darkness. Bee-Chick. Hunter Dragon. Oh, God. She's actually kind of tough, too. Her vampire deck's a bit nutty. But again, we'll try it with story deck. And if that fails, then it's back to the Amazons. I think I actually have beaten her with a story mode deck before. But yeah, if she's able to get her vampires going, this is going to get ugly really fast. Oh my goodness. Sporkman, Avian. I'm thinking I have a better chance of drawing a burst. So if I draw a burst, then I can poly out Wingman. Hopefully she doesn't set up that quickly on me. Oh, yeah, I don't want her using that. Zombie Master. Vampire Sorcerer. Okay, now I really need my frickin' burst. Clayman. Okay, that's not gonna help. What do I have in here anyway? So we got Wild Edge, Thunder Giant. That sucks. That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait a minute, I know there's a fusion that takes Clayman, and it's this one, Thunder Giant, which takes Sparkman. I thought that Avian and Clayman had a fusion too. Let's see, percentage tracks. Yeah, of course I would get the combination that I can't do anything with. I don't want her flooding the field, so I'm actually going to Dark Hole this. I'm going to... Oh! Vampire Lord. Okay. And then we're going to set the Clayman. And hope that I can stall a little bit until I get a burst. A burst or another Sparkman would be great. Yeah, I know. You get the special summon. Oh my god, another Clay. Are you serious? Come on, man. Ugh. See, in Duel Links, I had actually built a hero deck, like kind of a Jaden-esque deck, but I purposely didn't put cards like Avion in there. Instead, I put in fusion subs. So instead of drawing an Avian, I could draw a fusion sub, which could work as anything. So if I had a fusion sub instead of Avian right now, we'd be in really great shape. Overpowering Eye. Oh, crap. Well, at least I'm stalling a bit. Come on, burst. Burst or spark? Terraforming. That's actually not terrible. Let me see. Let's get skyscraper. I'm going to see if I can hold off a little longer. Yeah, because I could put skyscraper out there and then either kill that or double KO with Vampire Lord. But I don't want to... The thing is, I don't want to kill that and then have him hit me with Vampire Lord to Avian, because then I'll have to dump a trap. Let's wait and see what happens. Yeah, I'm just going to wait. Oh, Call of the Haunted. What do you got? Zombie Master again? Yeah, she's flooding the field again. Oh no, this is gonna get really ugly. Oh, Despair from the Dark. Okay, now we really need something big. Stratus. Okay. Gotcha. So I can, let me see, what did she, okay, so that's to that, okay, and then that's just backfield. Okay. So I can kill at least one of the cards. I kind of want to do the backfield. And then I can search. Hold on, let me see. Clayman, or actually Avian and who? What do we got here? Flame Wingman, Sparkman, oh crap. What about this one? Clayman and Burst. Okay, that's not going to work either. Mudball Man, that's a big defender. Oh, there we go, Flame Wingman, okay. So yeah, we can do Flame Wingman because I've got Skyscraper now. So let's Stratus, and then we'll get Burst. Oh, crap. Okay, I can only do one. Okay. Activate one of these effects. I always forget that. Crap. Okay, we're going to do the hero. Yeah, because at this point... Oh, man. I could ram... I could do... What does she have in her... What does she usually keep in her backfield? Because if I choose to hit the backfield, then obviously I still have to deal with Despair from the Dark. And if I wanted to, I could bring Skyscraper out and then ram Stratus into Despair. Oh man. Let's just take the chance. We're gonna do the hero monster. We're gonna take a chance. We're gonna grab Burst. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then you know. We're gonna find out. Well, she's not gonna torrential. I doubt she would torrential her entire field. I think she would wait. Can you use sleeves with text and pictures as long as it's from Konami? I don't see why not. I mean, if you're talking about playing like in real life, when I was a judge, there was no rule against using sleeves that were not from Konami. The only thing is they couldn't have any like dirty pictures and stuff like that. So yeah, as long as they don't have any kind of suggestive or dirty pictures, then the sleeves should be fine. All right, here we go. We're gonna try it. No! Are you serious? You son of a biscuit. Well, that wasn't what we thought it was going to be. That was something completely different. Let me see. Damage calculation only. Okay. So I can still get rid of Vampire Lord. And yeah, let's get rid of Vampire Lord then. Damn, we tried. We can still pull Monster Reborn. But that's initially why I got rid of her vampire card earlier. Damn, he's gonna... Yeah. That sucks. Liberty at last. Yeah, that's gonna be useless for me. Damn. The thing is, though, if I would have... Oh, crap. Actually, I gotta go check. Let me see. Actually, I may not live to even be able to check. Because I was gonna say, even if I did try to destroy that backfield card, she may have been able to chain it, unless it specifically says... What is it? Vampire Takeover? Is that the one? I want to go look at that. Let me go see what it says. Oops, not that one. Here, I'm just gonna... Come on, go over here. Here, give me my mouse here. I'm gonna... There we go. That's better. Vampire... It was Vampire Takeover, right? Okay. Oh, actually, I don't even have Vampire Takeover. That sucks, so I can't look. But I think it would have been chainable. Oh, is it on attack? Okay. Well, because the thing is if Vampire Takeover is not on attack, then it wouldn't have mattered either way. Because I'm thinking if you could chain it, like if I were trying to target it for destruction and she chained it, she might have still been able to get her filled spell card. So she still would have been able to get it off, but I still would have been in trouble. Actually, I can... Oh, I haven't opened up her deck yet. I guess I'll have to defeat her, and then we can take a look at it. Okay, well, we're going to go back at her with the Amazons. Let's see how that works out. Golden apples. Come on, start with Princess or Call. Darn. Oh, we got an Onslaught. That's actually not bad. Okay, so we'll throw the village out there. Throw our shard. Only reason I have shard in there right now is because I don't have Pot of Extravagance. I'll have to get that. In fact, I think during downtime I'm going to probably work on all the newer packs, the ones that come out in the Vrains part, just so I can get some of the cards from there, because there's a handful of cards that they just added that are really handy. And Pot of Extravagance is one of them. Because I don't really use the extra deck with this. I mean, it's there, but I don't really use it. Yeah, I was doing Fallout. I only streamed Fallout for like an hour, though. I couldn't sleep, so that's why I streamed Fallout. And then I tried to go back to sleep, and I still couldn't go to sleep. So that sucked. That's why I'm still here. Let's actually attack with this first. Bring Swordswoman. Nice. Yeah, she's gonna have a much harder time flooding the field now, since I've got Onslaught out there. And I've got Village, which is really nice. So yeah, she's going to play defensively. A call. Okay. So another thing is, who do I want to call? I kind of want to call a queen. But I also want to call the princess. In fact, yeah, let's actually call the princess. Because then I can use princess, get another call, and then eventually get the queen. I think I can only activate one of these per turn, right? Can only activate one. Okay, so I would have to wait. Okay, that's fine. We'll get... Okay. Call princesses in real life. We'll get a willpower. And we've also, look at that. We got a lot of stuff to be able to come back to. That's nice. Yes. I'll dump the call. And we'll bring... Oh, do I want the queen or the cat? Let's do the queen. Uh-oh, she's going to get her effect. Let's see, so I got to dump one of these in the graveyard. We'll dump swords. I'm not going to use that. Okay, we're in really good shape now. Amazing what you can do with an actual deck. And not a silly story mode deck. Another shard agreed. Here, for laughs, I'll link summon something. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. I don't have the links in this one. I only have the XYZs. Let's do... Let's do this big dude. We'll send these away. I don't normally do this unless I absolutely have to, but, you know, it's there, so... And we're in good control. So we're going to bring it. Hooray, we won. Okay, she should give me her deck, so I can take a look at it. Ooh, Cyrus booster pack. Oh, there it is. There's Vampire Takeover. She just gave it to me. Okay, well, I'm gonna go look now because I'm still curious. If you have no card in your field zone and all face-up monsters you control are zombie, activate one Vampire Kingdom directly from your deck. Then you can special summon one Dark Vampire monster from your grid. Okay, you only activate. Okay, so she could have chained it. Yeah, so even if I tried to destroy it, she could have chained it. So I was screwed one way or the other. The only difference is I tried to go out like a champ instead of just trying to play a little safe. So yeah, if I played safe, it would have backfired anyway. So yeah, it's not when it attacks. So she could have still chained it, activated it, got her field spell card. Yeah. Oh well. Actually, hold on. Do I want to add any other stuff? Do I have any... Where's that one link monster that I like? Hold on. Show details, move card, related cards. Oh, filter. Go back over here. There is one link monster that I actually like to have in the Amazon deck. Let me see if it's in here. I may not have it yet. Yeah, I don't think I have it. That one's actually not terrible. 3 warriors. That would work, but it's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't have it yet. Still too early along. Brawl Sword Dragon. Here, I'll add that. There we go. I'm trying to think, what other deck could I build? Or I could try just, well, heck. We'll continue this with the... Oh, no. She's gonna annihilate me. She has an Amazon deck. Yeah, she's gonna... I'll play her with the Jaden deck, but her Amazons are incredible. Yeah, she runs an Amazon deck. So I'm gonna get destroyed here. Yeah, she would want to go first. If she immediately gets princess, it's pretty much over. And I think she's immediately gonna get princess. Oh, fighter. Okay, so no princess yet, huh? She still could have onslaught. Monster Reborn. Fusion Gate. Do I have anything for Bubbleman and Avian? Avian, Sparkman, Bubbleman, Bootyman. Well, it depends on how she plays them. Because if she gets Onslaught out really quickly, then it's... unless I get something specifically to get rid of Onslaught, then it's going to get hard. It's going to get really hard. Oh, man. How do I want to play this? We're going to put everything down so I can get my Bubbleman effect. Then I should get 2 more cards. I guess I don't. You must control no other card. Oh, well, I didn't even see that. Okay. Well, I still got to special summon it. That's what I get for never playing with Bubbleman. Oh, crap. She's got her Sage. Damn, I'm going to lose a card. I'm going to lose a lot of cards here. What are you going to grab? My Fusion? Nope. Oh, dang it, Richard. You forgot you had Mirror Force. I'm so distracted by the fact that I'm facing Amazons that I completely forgot I had Mirror Force. Good job, Richard. Now if you lose, it's completely your own fault. Clay Charge. Oh, man. I should just quit. I totally screwed this up. I had the answer and I screwed it up. Fiendish Chain. Alright, I'm going to play you with my Amazons, woman. Or go Amazon versus Amazon. Symphonic Warrior bases. Okay, here's to hoping I go first. Let me go first, let me go first! Damn it. Ooh, that's a good hand. I wish I would have gone first, though. Reinforcement, she's going to bring... Oh, Amazon Archer. She uses some Amazon cards that I don't generally use, like Archer and Fighter. Alright, let's see what we can do here. First things first, let's call our princess. I want to grab another Onslaught, just in case. Fighter, huh? Bring Sage first. Paladin's another card I don't generally run a lot of, but since I don't have all the cards that I want to play with, I've put 3 of them in here. I generally only run 1, maybe 2 at most. Wow, she's not doing very well. I thought she'd do better than this. Tiger and Call. On a random note, you really hate using Fortune Lady. I don't like playing against them. I've never used them. But just some of the stuff they do really throws me off. Like that one card, what is it, Future Sense or something like that? The one where when you summon a monster, it's removed from play until the next turn. That throws me off a bit. But probably the deck that surprised me the most, that I had never tried before. Oh, what did I do? Oh my god, I'm so distracted. I ended my turn, I didn't even attack. I'm so freaking distracted. Okay. And don't worry, I do this all the time. Like when I get into conversations with people that are in chat, I completely lose my train of thought. So that's not unusual. Anyway, like I was saying, one of the decks that I actually had a lot of fun with was that one we were talking about earlier, the Prank Kids deck. That deck was at first it was a little weird because I couldn't really understand what it was trying to go for. But then once you play with it more and more, you kind of start to understand what it's trying to do. And then once you get it, it's actually a really fun deck. Okay, there. Now you're dead, Tanya. Let's see. She should give me some Amazon cards. What do you give me? Oh, a village. Good. I needed that. We're returning alive. And a Phoenix Chain. Oh, at least you gave me a village. I did need a village. Let's go and 7202. Let's see, what pack do we want to get? Let's go with Chaz again, because I really want to get those Prank Kids cards. Rebuild that deck. That deck was just so funky. Oh, Prank Kids Pandemonium. That's good. I did not have a copy of that. Definitely want at least a couple more of those. I need 3 of these, too. Was it this one? Oh, no. Oh, that's right. I put that one in instead. Okay. I'm thinking of how I built the old deck. This one, I think the original deck recipe called for only 2, but I took out set rotation and put in another one of those. So I'm going to need more copies of those. Chain material. Another DD Warrior Lady. It's telling me I need to build a DD deck. Mystic Swordsman level 4. Escape Ghost. Ground Collapse. Look at that, doubling up on Ground Collapse. I miss that card too. This card used to be a real pain in the butt. Spirit of the Breeze, Cosmo Queen, Ultimate Insect, the Griggle. It looks like a walking butt. Seriously, it looks like a walking butt. It's like a butt with hair and legs. I just always thought it looked like a butt. Dude, I love Gravekeepers. I had another Gravekeepers deck too, and I mean, I still technically have it because I still have my Switch, and I still have the game on Switch. But yeah, Gravekeepers, especially with some of the new archetypes, the ones that like to dig in the graveyard. Oh man, Necro Valley screws them over so much. Even in Duel Links, Gravekeepers do well. They're not a top tier deck, but they're definitely like anti-meta deck. And I'm a White Rabbit, level 6, Ojima Country. Come on, man, give me them prank kids. But yeah, I love Gravekeepers. They're awesome. Tour of Doom. I actually played with that card back in the day. It wasn't bad. Level 4 Doitsu. In fact, that's the only reason that I bought a lot of packs from Grandpa Moto in this game, is because he has all the Gravekeeper stuff. Yeah, like, see, I bought tons of packs from him because he had all the Gravekeeper stuff. But then I managed to get enough to build the Amazons. So then at that point, I was like, well, I can just keep going with the Amazons. Oh, Prank Kids Lampsies. Okay, so we're getting a lot more of those. DD Warrior, Mata. Yatagarasu. That card is never going to be unbanned. Ever. Because it's stupid. One of the dumbest cards in the game. Oh, Reasoning, that's a good card. Jackpot 7. Nikitama. Oh gosh, come on, man, give me where are all the prank kids, man? And if I remember correctly, there's only like 2. Well, wait a minute. Oh no, there are a handful of prank kids cards that are rares, but oh, there we go. Prank Kids Rocket Ride. I think that's 2 of those that we have now. Oh, there's a Fancies. Very nice. The Grapha Snow and Firewall. Grapha Snow and Firewall. I have no idea what that is. Need 2 more of those. Pot of Exquisiteness. Ojima Trio. Cup of Ace. Another DD Warrior. Treasure Map. Prank Kids Battle Butler. I think I used one of these. Yeah, I think I used just one copy of that one. There's another, yeah, because there's 3 fusions. I can't remember exactly what all of them are, because now I'm confused. Because that picture looks different than what I remember. Maybe there is another one that I maybe just didn't think about. Satellite Cannon. Remember when that first got printed, that card was expensive. Blame Dre. Dre, we're trying to farm your children again. We're trying to get more Prank Kids cards because I want to rebuild the deck. Fairy Box. Yeah, in the Switch version, I named that deck Dre's Kids for our buddy Dre. Inferno Tempest. He's being a little greedy with the Prank Kids cards. He's not giving me very many. Come on, Chaz. Don't be so mean. In fact, let's actually move over to Vrains. Okay, so yeah, I beat her. Okay, I think, let me see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think after I beat, actually, wait. 3, I think that's it. That's all. Okay, wait. I can't remember. I think this is from the new patch. I think. It didn't matter. Let's try it. We're going to use Story Deck because Playmaker's deck's actually pretty decent. I can work with his deck. Varus. Oh my god, he does rockets. I tried to run a rocket deck. I just couldn't get it. It didn't make sense to me. Grapha and Snow are Dark World cards, which would bring each other back from the grave by sacrificing themselves, so it would be like a loop. Oh, I see. So it was an infinite loop. Yeah, that probably, I imagine that got banned pretty damn fast. Yeah, Konami back in the day when we first started finding the handful of infinite loops there were in the game, Konami banned those things really fast. Gallus Burn OTK. But yeah, the first infinite loop that I remember was oh gosh, it was Butterfly Dagger Elma with Gearfried the Iron Knight, and then I think there was a trap card in there. And basically, the way it worked is every time a card uh, would be destroyed, like a spell card would be destroyed and sent to the graveyard, your opponent takes like so much damage. And then Butterfly Dagger Elma, when it's destroyed, it comes back to your hand. So you can just basically play it again and again and again and again until you win. Yeah, that got banned really quickly. That's why Butterfly Dagger Elma to this day is still banned because of that. I mean, Butterfly Dagger Elma by itself is a good card, but because we found ways to abuse it, we got it banned. And I don't mean just like we as in us here, but I mean like the community. 2 backfields, huh? Dot Squaba. How do I want to do this? Well, it wouldn't really make a lot of sense to bring it and then bring out another Honeybot. What else do I have in here? A spider. That's only, dang it, I don't have the monster that I need for that. Firewall Dragon, too much. Encode Talker and Decode. Okay, it's a little early for those. So I'm just going to try. Target when attack with a much events. First turn can attack. I have to remember all these monsters. And if Cyrus monster attacks, defense which monster if piercing battle damage. Nice. And this one was for turn 1,000 life points during your main phase. You can normal summon one Cyrus monster in addition to your normal summon. Reset. You can only gain this effect once per turn if this card is banished. Special summon. Okay, gotcha. We're gonna save that. Oh, freaking Torrential Tribute. We're gonna let that go. Damn it. It's a 2 for 2. So we'll call the Haunted. Let's bring back. Let's see. Bring back Link Slayer. Dang, I really don't want to discard any cards here. Let's just get a battle phase. Freaking rockets. Oh no, this is gonna get ugly now. Yeah, now he gets to bring all his stuff out. Ugh, freaking squib draw. Oh boy. You just swarmed the field. Come on, Dark Hole. Please tell me you have Dark Hole in this deck, dude. Oh, Draconek. That's actually not terrible. me see. Dre, that's pretty much what I said in that video. Yeah, I think because like sometimes I'll order from LGS and obviously they have more money and all that. So and plus they've been a store, so uh, they know exactly what they need, like boxes and stuff like that. So when I order from an LGS, I always get like a little box. But when I order from the really small guys who are just trying to make a couple of bucks, I always get like 3 or 4 envelopes from them, which kind of sucks. Decode talker. I guess we're gonna do the decode talker or encode talker. I mean. Yeah, I definitely said that in the video. I mean, I guess I could actually contact him and tell him that. But yeah. See, that's the thing though. It's kind of like, I want to buy from the smaller people because they tend to need the money a little more and but at the same time, every time that I do order from a oh my god, he's going to bring up moral load. Yep. Every time I do order from the smaller guys, they they tend to screw the order up or they package it horribly and you've seen it. You've seen the videos, guys, when I do the openings and half the cards are screwed up and bent and destroyed and it's yeah, it's oh my god, exactly 3,000. I want to support the smaller guys, but they don't have it together, man. I mean, you saw it. There's so many times now that I've made a video and I open up the cards and a bunch of them are screwed up. They have kinks and creases and I mean like that one Magic the Gathering card that I got, it was from it was a rare from Unlimited, which is like a 27-year-old set. So it was an old freaking card. And he shipped it to me, but he put it in the worst possible packaging and it gets here and when it gets here it has a massive crease in it. So 27-year-old Magic the Gathering card just screwed, all because he didn't want to package it right. I'm just like, dude, that card made it 27 years without having anything bad happen to it, and just like that, his laziness screwed that up. That really, I still have the card. I mean, I didn't throw it away or anything, but it's a bumper, man. I mean, just because simply because of the age of the card, it's almost 30 years old, and like I said, it made it that far without having anything bad happen to it. And then just like that, he couldn't even put it in a top loader. And that was the worst thing. He could not even put it in a freaking top loader. Top loaders are not that expensive, man. You can get a pack of 50 top loaders for like $10. Partial refund. I told him and he did give me some refund. But even then, I think of it like this. As much as the refund is nice, I guess, if I order a card, it's because I really want that card. And same thing, like again, it's a really old Magic card. I really wanted it. And so for it to get here and it be screwed up and pretty much I think I said it was pretty much considered either heavily played or damaged, straight out damaged after that. And it just bummed me out because I was looking forward to that card too, because I already knew what I was going to do with it. I was going to basically either stick it into a top loader and just kind of put it with all my really old stuff, or I may have even sent it to PSA. It wasn't like a super high value card, but still, when you get old Magic cards like that, their value only increases. It only goes up. But unfortunately, that one's not going to go up now. because I do have a handful of really old Magic cards, like from Unlimited and from Revised, and I think I've got a couple from Beta too. I'm not real huge into Magic, but I do keep up with it enough to know the values. And again, I got so into the conversation that I forgot to search with Princess. I'm so stupid. All right, Princess, get out there. Or Sage. Complaining videos. Well, I don't complain on every video. Quick launch. Rocket monster from your deck, but it cannot attack. Ooh, I already know what he's going to do with that. I think of it this way. Like, especially somebody like me who's been into collecting cards for most of my life at this point. I think the first time I first started a collection of anything when I was like 7, and I started collecting comic books with my brother. And that, even then, we got the proper stuff to keep them in good shape. We ended up selling them later, but I mean that was the thing. You go and you take care of it, you protect it, and then later on you can sell it if you want to. And so I've always had that mindset. If I'm going to invest money into this, I'm also going to invest a little extra to buy, the proper packaging and stuff so I can put these away and they'll survive. Because that's the whole thing with collectibles, like baseball cards. Yeah. The only crap thing about baseball cards is that I started collecting in an era when baseball cards were mass produced, and I don't mean just mass produced, but I mean like ridiculously mass produced. So even though we collected those cards, these days there were just since there were so many printed, they just don't have a lot of value. There's only a handful of cards from that era now that actually have value. Just off the bat, the ones that I can think of would be like the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card from Upper Deck. That one has some value, but it's not what it was back in the day. Back in like in the early 90s, like in 93, 94, that Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card was worth probably $200. And now I think you can get it if it's like a PSA. If it's PSA, 10 or a 9, you can get them for like 150. But the PSA 10 is like 150. The PSA 9 is much less expensive. But yeah, the values of those cards have actually come down a lot because there are just so many of them. The one card that you could probably go for right now that was sort of mass produced, but people still want it, is the Fleer Michael Jordan rookie card. Because there are still people that do box openings on that 86 Fleer basketball set, and occasionally they will pull a Jordan rookie card and they will lose their freaking minds because it is worth a ton of money, especially if it's pack fresh. Pack fresh Michael Jordan rookie card. These things are amazing, dude. I think I saw one video where somebody pulled one. But yeah, those to get like a box of 86 Fleer is those boxes are expensive. And they're expensive because of Jordan. Now I'm curious. I wonder how much it's going for nowadays. The Jordan rookie card. There you go, Varys. Eat it. See, does he give me... He didn't give me a booster, did he? No. Back to the front. Borolo. He gave me a Borolo Dragon. And Topological Bomber. Nice. Yeah, now I'm curious. I want to go check. Because, like I said, certain cards from that era still hold real value, but a lot of them don't. Like, I think if you go through every year, there's maybe like one particular card, like one player, that their card is worth a good amount. But it used to be much better than that. Let me see. Michael Jordan, Fleer, rookie. Ooh, let's see. I do not like the ones that are graded by Beckett as much as PSA. But here we go. Here's a few. Oh, here's one. Authentic Altered. Oh, please, people, don't buy that card. Oh, I hope they don't buy that card. I don't think they realize what that means. If you ever see a Beckett graded card that says Authentic Altered, do not buy that card. It basically means that they did some sort of cosmetic something to the card. And that is very much frowned upon. You do not want a card that has that, anything done to it. But here's a Beckett graded 8.5. Currently, right now, $4,600. It's got 37 bids, and it still has a week left. So yeah, a week left to go. Then there's another one here. That's PSA. Is that a 6? Yeah, that's pretty weak. It's a PSA 6, which is... I wouldn't buy a 6. But $2,125, and there's 4 days left on that one. So that's pretty good. Let's see. Oh, why would you grade it with that? BCCG9? Ew. $25.50 for that one. PSA 5. Man, these are some busted up Jordan cards. Yeah, PSA 5, which is not good. $2,500 for that one. PSA 8 for over $3,000. PSA 6 for $2,400. Can order off Amazon. It's that it could. I will say this, Amazon is good for a lot of things, but I would not order single cards off of Amazon. You can get them on Amazon, but I would not buy them there. There are just so many better outlets. And like if you're buying boxes, like if you buy like a box of the latest set, so you can open the packs when you get them, that's fine. Amazon's great for that. But the single cards, I would not do it. Just because if you go, like if you compare a card that you find on Amazon, like a single card from a seller on Amazon, you compare it to the pricing on TCG Player, it's going to be a huge difference. Like a card that you could get on TCG Player for like $0.25, you're going to see on Amazon for like $1.50. So you are going to pay a hefty premium if you buy on Amazon. So that's why I would, like I said, if you're just buying just like boosters and stuff like that, like a box of booster packs, as long as it's sealed, then yeah, that's fine. I would do that. I don't mind that. But single cards on Amazon, no, I don't do that. I would not recommend it either. Let me see what else we got here. PSA 7, $3,850. But this, again, we've seen enough of these. Kind of gives you the idea. Oh, here we go. Here's a PSA. Oh, wait. Oh, what is this? I have not heard of this grading company. What is this? I don't even know what grading company this is. It just says Pro. Maybe it's an older grading company that I'm just not familiar with. But it's graded as a 9.5, and it's going right now for $5,855. Pokemon cards. Oops, I spelled Ken Griffey's name wrong. Oh, there we go. Ken Griffey Jr. Upper Deck Rookie. Let's see what these are going for now. Here we go. A BGS 8 is going for $48 right now. PSA 5 is going for 44. PSA 9 is going for 200 right now, and it still has over a week left. So that, oh wow, that value has gone up. But again, if it's a higher rated card like a PSA 9 or a 10, yeah, they're gonna still be expensive. But once you start getting down to like 8 or below, I wouldn't pay very much for those cards, unless you like really just have to have the card, I guess. But yeah, especially once you get down to like PSA 5, PSA 4, yeah. They have structure decks. If the structure deck is sealed and that's what you're buying, then sure, go for it. That's fine on Amazon too. Like I said, you can buy Yu-Gi-Oh stuff from Amazon. The one thing to avoid there is just the single card market. Don't go for single cards on Amazon. But if you're gonna buy like a legendary collection sealed box, or one of the new sets that count, if you're buying one of those new boxes, as long as it's sealed, go for it. You're usually fine. And the good thing is, and the reason I say you're usually fine is because there have been a few stories about people buying stuff on Amazon and they get them and the product is fake, or it's been opened and resealed. Whenever that sort of stuff happens, Amazon's usually really good about getting you refunds. So if you do happen to come across that, like if you get a box and it looks like it's been tampered with, or the booster packs have been resealed, you can contact Amazon and they will mediate a refund for you. And if the seller won't refund, then Amazon will refund. So that's the upside, is that you've got Amazon watching your back. Oh great, I get to go face a Ghost Gal. Her and her annoying Altergeist deck. Oh my god, her Altergeist deck. Oh, I hate it so much. She's waifu, but I hate her deck. But there are some expensive Pokemon cards, like one of the early, I think it's Charizard, one of the early Charizard cards. That thing's worth bucks. That thing's worth like $20,000 in mint condition. Like a $20,000 card. Not the greatest starting hand. Please don't kill my village. Thank you. We're going to bring the Sage first, because I'm pretty sure that's a big defender, but I at least want to smash her backfield. Oh, no, I didn't want to intern. Aww. Really? Okay, good. She didn't. She didn't make me pay for it. Thank you. Oh, Space Typhoon. Nice. So we can Space Typhoon one of them. What do we got there? Call the Haunted. I've noticed it's much... I'm playing on keyboard now instead of the controller. I've noticed it is much easier to accidentally click something on keyboard. Shut up, dude. Fifai's like, oh, you want to smash her backfield, huh? Yes, dude. Definitely. I would totally smash Emma's backfield. It sounds so bad. Oh, man. Oh, what's she got? Oh, Dark Bribe. Oh, crap. I know what she's going to do, too. She's probably going to hold that dark... Oh, Old Vindictive. Oh, you're going to take that out. Okay. That's fine with me. You just did me a huge favor. Because now I can bring my princess. Yeah, so we're going to activate her effect. I'm going to grab my Onslaught. I got to activate the Onslaught before she ends her next turn. Ooh, what is this? Oh, Mistaken Arrest. Do I want to toss the Swordswoman? Yeah, let's toss the Swordswoman. And we'll grab a Queen. But yeah, as I was saying, it's much easier to accidentally click something on keyboard than it is on controller. Because I tend to type really fast. So I'm just used to just kind of going crazy on my keyboard. And that's what I'm doing here sometimes, as I'm screwing it up. Let's actually save Warrior Returning Alive. Because it's just 2 swords women. I can hold on to that. See, that has 1 counter. Okay. Yeah, I did. I got Onslaught in like the 4th pack. I got all 3 of them early. Remember? You remember when we were on Switch? I had to buy. I think Onslaught was like the last card that I had to get from Mai, and she would not give me that damn card. She just wouldn't give it to me. And thankfully, I got Onslaught really fast this time around. Because Onslaught's pretty much the Onslaught and Princess. If I can get these 2, I can usually work around any of the other Amazon monsters. I'm gonna force her to use Dark Bribe. I'm gonna act like I want Warrior Returning Alive, and she's gonna Dark Bribe it, I bet. Yep. Let's see, she's got 6,600, huh? There we go, we're smashing the backfield. That sounds so bad. That's right, Dre. When you get a nice girl like Ghost Gal, you gotta make sure to smash the backfield. What'd she get? Oh, Altergeist Protocol. Screw you, I'm not gonna let you. I'm gonna mirror force that. Like, you mirror force that? Yep. I think Ghost Gal gives you a booster, or she unlocks a booster pack, so we can get some of the newer cards. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe in this pack she gives us access to Altergeist and to Solomon Great. Ghost Gal, Avatar. Okay, maybe she doesn't. Solemn Warning, that's a good card. Altergeist Hextia. Ugh. I'm trying to remember. Well, maybe it's him. Maybe it's this dude that gives us the booster. I'm just gonna try and beat him real quick just so we can unlock one of these newer boosters, so I can start working on these cards. Because if I'm not mistaken, I believe the next booster that comes up is the one that gives the new Prank Kids Link monsters, or at least some of them. Ooh, this is not so good. A frickin' tiger. Not the baby tiger. That have the DDD. I'd have to look it up again. I don't remember. I know the 2016 mega packs that you got from the tins. They have DDD stuff in them. Come on, give me a monster. Oh, that's actually not terrible. Let's get a princess. Yes. Kind of want to wait so I can pump her up a little bit. Yeah, sure. I'll just wait and then I'll special summon her. get... Oh, do I want to get the village? Spear Cretin. Oh, we're getting rid of that sucker. Send away our tiger. And get... Let's bring the queen. Shut up, dude. Do I need to have an account to order from TCG Player? You do, but they're free. They're free accounts. There's no charge to have an account there at all. And the cool thing is TCG Player is really good about taking care of you too. Like if you run into a situation like I have occasionally where you get cards and maybe part of your order's missing or your order just doesn't arrive at all, just contact them and they'll get you a refund. They're real good about that too. And if you want to make sure you're double covered, whenever I order from TCG, I always use PayPal. So if for any reason TCG Player screws me, I doubt they would, but just in case, then at least I still have PayPal, and PayPal is really good about keeping you protected too. Ooh, Knight Assailant. What are you gonna... Oh yeah, I kind of figured he was gonna go for the queen. That's actually okay, because I can just bring out another one with my village. Do I want to grab the last queen, or let's grab a swordswoman? All right, kitty, come back. That's why I love Baby Tiger. Little bastard just keeps coming back. Send him away, he comes back. Send him away again, he comes back. Kind of reminds me of that old story. The cat came back the very next day. All right, let's see, what do we got here? We are going to push this into that. Send that away. The removal effect of Onslaught is just sick. It's so amazing. I mean, if Onslaught goes away, you can still do stuff, but just to be able to get rid of all those cards like that, it's just so awesome. New Duelist, new deck. Ugh, still no new pack. Card Award, Book of Moon. Prediction Princess. It's Blackstar. What's going on, man? Ugh. We're just unlocking. Oh, I gotta play her again. Dang it. Is it okay? I'm trying to remember when the new booster comes. I mean, because I've already beaten him, her, him, and now I gotta play her again. Is it after I beat her again? See, we'll go first. Oh my god, that's a beautiful hand. That's absolutely perfect. I am actually trying to collect more prank kids. I want to rebuild the Prank Kids deck because a few weeks ago when I was still playing on Switch, one of my other viewers on YouTube, Dre, he was like, "Make a Prank Kids deck," and I was like, "Eh," and he's like, "No, come on, do it." And so I made a deck called Dre's Kids, and it was the Prank Kids stuff. And at first I was a little, it threw me off a little bit, but then I played with it more and more, and it's actually a really fun deck. So I'm just trying to get Prank Kids stuff right now. Prank Kids are some of the newer booster packs. Because, like I said, I've been playing on Switch for so long, and then I repurchased it on PC, so now I have to reacquire all the cards again, which kind of sucks. Let's see, do I want to throw a call? Do I want to do call right now? Yeah, let's do call right now just in case. I'll call the queen. Because I didn't really want to do call, but we'll call a queen so I can always bring her out here in a moment. But yeah, Prank Kids, it's not like a hardcore deck, but it's fun. It's just fun to play. It's kind of a silly deck, but it's actually really, really fun. Gravekeepers, I should actually have all... Well, let me see. Do I... Oh, I know what I'm missing from Gravekeepers. I'm missing the spies. I like playing with Gravekeeper spies, and I play with 3 of them. So, yeah, I'm missing 3. Oh, crap. This is not good. This is not good at all. Freaking Breaker. I did not expect Breaker. Please don't hit my Onslaught. Well, actually, hitting the Onslaught is not going to be terrible because he's going to destroy my princess. Okay, good. Because even if he would have destroyed Onslaught, he would have eventually killed my princess, and then I could have brought princess back with Call of the Haunted. Yes, let's bring our queenie. So now she should not attack that. Yeah. On the meta for TCG, I have no clue. I don't even know what's meta right now for the TCG. I think, I mean, because like whenever I've played people on Switch, I run into a variety of different decks. There are so many decks out there now. I just run into a variety of them. Okay, she may kill me with this backfield here. Oh, okay, no backfield. It goes off, as far as I know. Well, I've had people tell me that the latest ban list here in the US, I know that was applied in the patch. So I'm thinking it's probably that. But I've also had people tell me that it's a combination of the OCG and the TCG, which could be true. You're making a TCG player account? Yeah, like I was saying, if you're gonna buy single cards, I would definitely do TCG player over Amazon. Amazon, the prices are just inflated badly. And the thing is about Amazon is it's not really the seller's fault, because I actually had an Amazon seller account years ago, and they take so much money out of your sales. It's insane. I think they take like 22%, something like that. And then on top of that, you still have to pay listing fees and all this other extra junk. And so it's like, if you're selling smaller stuff like that, it's not really worth it. Because like I said, you have to price your product to where you can at least break even, which at that point it's like, why even sell it? That's why single cards on there are so expensive, because of all the listing fees and the amount of money that they get from the sale. It's just, they're stupid expensive. TCG Player is a little more reasonable. I think TCG Player, if you're a seller, I think their take is like 6%, something like that. I don't sell with them, but I did apply for their API program, and somebody actually got back to me, and I actually already signed the contract. So I'm going to get access to their API, which is nice. Or to their API data. Man, they still don't want to give me any of these new packs, huh? Yeah, see, I'm just trying to open up this additional pack right here, because there's a few Prank Kids cards in there that I'm going to need to. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the... No, is it not the dog? I think it's the chicken that's in this one. I think it's the chicken, because I'm pretty sure the dog is in this one. Let's see if we can get some more. Creeping Darkness. Never played Prank Kids. It's a fun deck. It actually is kind of fun. It takes a little while to get used to, but it's actually pretty fun. I wouldn't play it competitively, but yeah. The emotes. Prank Kid Lampsies. Good. We have 2 copies of that. Oh, we got another Rip Roar and Roaster. I only use 1 of these, but I guess it's nice to have duplicates. So we got 2 of those. We got 2 of these. Come on, Chaz, keep giving me these Prank Kids. I think one of the new Prank Kids cards comes from one of the new packs, though, because I'm pretty sure the chicken comes from the new pack, but I think the dog and the and all the others come from this pack. But I do remember there was like 1 new additional Prank Kids card that they put in one of the newer packs. Again, I can't remember what it was. I can probably look it up real quick. Let's see. Oops, not there. Evolution card list. I'll just type in Prank Kids. Okay, yeah, most of them are in Chaz. Oh, the dog is called the Bow Wow Bark. Oh, the chicken is the Doo Doo Doodle Doo. Let me see what else is there. Prank Kids Roxy's. That's the one that's in the Varus booster pack. That's the new card. And I definitely need to get 3 copies of that. The Rock, because, I mean, you can make a Prank Kids deck without Roxy's, but in case you're not aware, there's only 4 regular Prank Kids cards that you can put in your deck that are monsters. All the others are going to be links and fusions. So you definitely want to have as many of the regular ones. You want to have 3 of the Roxy's, 3 of the... Where are the other ones? 3 Dropsies, 3 Fancies, and 3 Lampsies. that's what they're called. So there's only 12 monsters. So yeah, you definitely want to have as many of the monsters as you can, because it's a deck that's light on monsters, but you generally don't have a hard time getting them out. There's another Fancies. Lightning Vortex. So yeah, we're definitely going to want the Roxy's. The Unhappy Girl. It's Dre's ex-girlfriend. Why did he leave me? Why'd you leave me? Are they all Thunder? I don't know. I never really paid attention to that. I guess we're going to find out. Well, this one's Thunder, the Battle Butler. I can actually just go back and look. I didn't close the page, did I? Let's see. Let's see, the Lampsies. Lampsies is Pyro. So no, they're not all the same attribute or type. Yeah, Lampsies is Pyro. The Roxy's is Rocks. Lampsies is Water or Aqua, I believe. And Fancies is Wind. Yeah, so they're all different. I think. Hold on. Was it Dropsies? Their names are so goofy. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Prank Kids Dropsies is Aqua. So they're all different. You got Fire, Water, Wind, and Earth, I guess. What kind of support do you play in that deck? let's see. So I've got 3 each of the regular ones, so that's 12 cards. I have 3 of the. Let me see. I actually have the whole list right here. Um, I have 2 of the Bow Wow Barks, which are Link monsters. 2 of the Doodoo Doodle Doo, which is the chicken. That's another Link monster. Battle Butler, I play one of those. Pandemoniums, I think I do 3 of those. Prank Kids Place, I have 3 of those. Prank Kids Plan, I play one of those. And let me see, Rip Roarin' Roaster, I have one of those. Rocket Rides, I run 2 of those. The Prank Kids Weather Washer, which is a great card, I run 2 of those. And then extra stuff on top of that, I'll run Fusion Recycling Plant, which is another field spell card. What else? What was that other one? That's something mining card. It's limited to 1 right now. Signet Mining. I believe that's it. Let me double check. Is it Signet Mining? No, it's not Signet Mining. It's something else. Something Mine. I can't remember the name. But it's a field spell card. I'm pretty sure you know which one I'm talking about. But yeah, there's a lot of different stuff in there. I could go get... Actually, my Switch is right here. I kind of want to go look now. Give me a Switch. Okay. No, I don't want to restart my system right now. Just... Oh, God dang it. Start software. There. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. So that's starting up. Let's see, we'll open another one of these packs while we're waiting. Castle Gate, Arm Dragon, Catapult. Nothing there. Okay, let's take a look at this deck. Where are you? Fur Hires, Spiral. Oh, I gotta do Fur Hires again, too. Okay, Dre's Kids. Where are you? Here we go, Dre's Kids. Oh, here we go. Some additional cards that I play in here. Ash Blossom and Joy Spring X2. Kawaki Maru Guardian. I only put that in there. There were actually 3 copies of this in there at one time, but it didn't work out very well. And the only reason the person who initially built this deck said that they liked the negation, I don't really see any benefit to it, but it also doesn't hurt me, so I just left it in there. So yeah, 2 Ash Blossom, 1 Kawaki Maru Guardian, then of course all the regular monsters. I also run Creature Swap, 2 Fusion Recycling Plants, 2 Instant Fusions, 1 Into the Void, Monster Reborn, Mystic Mine, that's the card I was thinking of, 3 Polymerizations, 3 Prank Kids Pandemoniums, 3 Prank Kids Place, 2 Prank Kids Pranks, 1 Reasoning, 1 Terraforming, 1 Upstart Goblin, 1 Dimensional Prison, 1 Prank Kids Plan, and 1 Solemn Warning. And then, of course, I've got the stuff in the extra deck. The Butler, the Rocket, the Weather Thing, and then a few other cards that I just kind of threw in there for fun. Like Castell, the XYZ monster, and Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. And surprisingly, I'm able to get that card out a lot. Oja Muscle. And they really don't want to give me any Prank Kids cards. Come on, man. Yeah, they really don't want to give me DD Salient. Just being mean to me now. D Crow. Man, Chaz is being mean. I freaking got us a swim again. Another peacock. Oh my gosh. I'm actually going to buy one pack from Grandpa. He still owes me Gravekeeper spies. Come on, spies. Damn it. No spies. He still owes me spies. Yeah, let's go back to Vrains. Okay, oh, I think it comes when I beat her, right? Okay, good. So we'll just use the user deck so I can get past this. Because, yeah, I definitely want to get some of those Roxys. And hopefully they'll come fast from her pack. Josh, you were super Ray? What? I think you're telling... Are you trying to tell me that I was right about TCG Player? Yeah, the cards there, I mean, they're pretty inexpensive. I mean, there's still a handful of cards that are pretty expensive. You know how, like, every set has, like, 3 or 4 cards that are really expensive, or at least somewhat expensive? The rest of the sets are usually pretty cheap. Like, you can find supers, ultras, even secret rares on there for, like, 10 cents. They're really, really cheap there. Like I said, just make sure you generally want to order at least $5 so you get the free shipping. Because when cards are only a dime each, you don't really want to pay 78 cents for shipping, because then you could just use that 78 cents for, for more cards. Super High King Genghis is 23 cents. It's a good deal, man. I mean, if you really want the cards to play with, 23 cents is not bad, dude. I'm going to get another Onslaught. I know 2 Onslaughts seems like overkill, but I don't trust her. Because if I remember correctly, she likes to lock down backfields. So I'm going to put just 1 for now, but we'll see what she does. You're going to ask your mom to order it? Well, you need to. Oh, big bank shot. Ooh, you suck. Oh, you really suck. Okay, I think I see where he's going with this. Actually, let's wait on that. Okay. Oh no, that's like disturbance strategy. No. What I'm saying, Josh, is your total order, like all the cards that you buy, if your total is at least $5, then you generally get free shipping. But even if you don't go over $5, shipping is usually pretty cheap. It's usually like 80 cents. It's usually pretty cheap. So yeah, you don't have to hit that $5 mark, but like whenever I order, I just try to maximize what I can get. Because like I said, I'd rather spend that 80 cents on extra cards than spend it on shipping. It's going to annoy me a bit. Frickin' creature swap. Do I have to control it? I don't have to control it. Nice. Okay. So, actually, hold on. Gotcha. So we'll go here. All right, Blue Angel. What you got? You really want my princess, huh? Yeah, this chick really wants my princess. So let's pull the tiger. There we go. No, we don't want to remove her. But we do want to use that. Oh, no, I gotta bring the... Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, actually... screw it. I should have put that in attack mode. I should still be able to bring the tiger, but it's going to destroy the baby tiger. Oh, it's not going to let me bring the tiger. That sucks. Damn it. Damn. Actually, not terrible. Yay, we got the booster pack, finally. Trickstar Defendium. Soul Purity and Light, and Reincarnation. That card she loves to use. That is essentially a disturbance strategy. Oh, great, I can only get 3 boosters. Alright, chick, come on, give me some Roxy's. Marincess Marbled Rock, Trickstar Band, Sweet Guitar. Bringer, Ring View, Lost Time. Blue Tang, Harmonist. Gosh, already duplication. Sense of Doom, Urda. Coral Anemone, Linkmail Arcfiend, Seahorse. She does not look like a horse. Does that look like a horse? Goddess's Skull's Oracle, Servantid Minion, Apple of Enlightenment. She looks too happy to have an apple. She's like, I got an apple. Yeah. White Aura Behemoth. Man, I'm gonna have to farm some. Oh, I got an idea. Here, I'll just do this. Actually, hold on. Go over here. I'm gonna purposely lose like 8 times in a row. Now we'll lose a couple times in a row just to get some more DP. Because I just want to buy some more packs at this point. Yeah, generally I don't do this on stream because it's not exciting to watch. But like if I'm off stream and I'm like watching a show or something, then I can just do this and just do it over and over again and farm DP like this. Sometimes I don't want to because I get a good starting hand like that. Scrapyard 661. Okay, we'll do it one more time so we can get like 5 boosters at least. Man, he's not giving me a lot of DP, is he? Okay, yeah, we can get like 5 boosters. Oh, there's the Mystic Mine I was gonna need. Good. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so now we've got the Mystic Mine, which we definitely needed. Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. Magicalized Fusion. Feel. Mischief of the Time Goddess. Milk of Tenyi. Gold Moon Coin. Add 2 cards from your hand to your opponent's hand, then draw 2 cards. You can only activate 1 Gold Moon card per. That's actually kind of neat. Where are the Valkyries? Trying to think, what would I use that for? Like, what 2 cards would you want to give to your opponent? I'd have to think about that a little bit. Arcfiend's Call. Red says Crystal Heart. Check some Dragon. Come on, give me at least 1 Roxy's. Draco Berserker of Tenyi. Nine-tailed Fox. Okay, I'm gonna do 1 more. Oops. And then I think I'm gonna call it a day. My back is starting to hurt me. Reason to Win. And we're gonna use Story Deck this time. Oh my goodness. This is an interesting hand. I didn't want to put the goats down there too soon. Just want to see what he does. Oh, Beastly Mirror Ritual. Fiend's Mirror. Deathstruck Arcfiend. Could bring the Prima. But then it would be pointless for me to have paid for the Messenger of Peace. That's only 100 life points. I'm going to actually use this. I'm going to dump that. Kill the mirror. Bring the Prima. So then we can get some real good field control here. I think she does Cyber Bladers. Yeah, Cyber Blader, so it will Cyber and Blade Skater. Okay. I'm actually doing pretty good with her deck. Now if I can get a freaking skater and a poly. Oh, there's another Prima. Might as well. Bring both the Primas. Yeah, I think he's bricking a bit too. He's got 3 cards and he can't do anything. He's got 4 cards and he can't do anything. Oh, the messenger piece. Well, that was easy. Not again. Amniel's endgame. Oh, Jesse Anderson booster pack. I didn't really like his pack. I mean, he's got some okay stuff in there, but nothing that I look at and be like, oh, I gotta have that. All right. Let's see, 1420. I can buy some boosters. I can buy like 3 regular boosters and then a grandpa booster. Oh my god, duplication again. Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. Trickstar Foxglove. Heat of the Fire Charmer. And 2 Sea Stars. Magician of Chaos. Another Mystic Mine. I can only play 1, but Magician's Combination. I'm gonna go back to the Chaz pack. See if I can get him to give me 1 more Prank Kids card. Nothing. Oh my god, another. Are you serious? And that's 3 peacocks, dude. Come on, man. Stop giving me your cock. And another scapegoat. Mother Grizzly. Oh, Shining Angel. That's not bad. So Grizzly and Angel, those aren't terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna have to farm some more DP. Get some more Prank Kid stuff. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'm gonna go take a break. I've been up all night because I couldn't sleep, and I've been streaming for like 3 hours. So thanks for hanging out with me. Make sure y'all check down in the description for information about the Discord, the forums, and the current giveaway we have going. In case you haven't signed up, the giveaway is at the bottom of the... Thank you for the... Oh, I'm about to see a giant Karibo pop up on my screen here. Thank you for the follow. I believe that was a follow or a sub. Yeah, it is a follow. Thank you, sir. But yeah, go check out the giveaway. Get signed up for that. It's free. We're giving away a... What is it? Silent Magician level 8. Ultra rare. So get signed up for that, and I'll see you all next time. Be safe. If you go outside, stay away from people because they're icky.